Getting ready to go back racing in the Ford 400 at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. We're past 200 miles in the race, and a little bit of strategy has shuffled up the running order off pit road. M3 Power, the new power behind the Gillette Young Guns, has been putting on the Gillette Young Guns Challenge. You could win $5 million. GilletteYoungGuns.com has details. Has to do with predicting the correct order of finish of the Young Guns drivers in today's race.
You did say $5 million, didn't you?
I did say $5 million.
Well, I thought you said.
Okay, so.
Oh, boy.
Want me to help you sort this out?
Go ahead.
Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick, fuel only. They're first and second. Bobby Labonte, right side tires only. He's third. Scott Riggs and Michael Waltrip, also right side tires only. And they are 8th and 9th.
Okay.
The problem these guys, Tony Stewart, Harvick, Labonte have is Greg Biffle is right behind them with 4 tires.
Yeah. And then you've got Kurt Busch and Jeff Gordon on a restart again. They wish that would stop, because this when you get these restarts, that's when things happen. So they would like for this thing to stretch out so they could race.
And Kurt Busch did beat Jeff Gordon off pit road, so he is 18th. Gordon is 19th.
And they got the lap cars in front of them to the inside of the leaders, and it's going to be very uncomfortable.
Here we go. See how Biffle's car sticks, goes right underneath Labonte already.
He's sliding back through another. That's Ken Schrader. Had some troubles down there in the 49 car.
Biffle's going to be leading this thing in probably about 3 laps.
Ooh. Kevin Harvick got nudged by Matt Kenseth right at the head of the pack. Nice save, Harvick.
Very nice save. Here comes Labonte down low. I don't know if I do that or not.
Very nice, very wise decision Bobby made by applying the brakes in turn 1.
And Gordon and Busch's spotters are up there holding their breath, just waiting to shout trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Here you see Kenseth gets in there and just touches the left rear of the 29 car of Kevin Harvick, and that's all it takes when you're going this fast through corner at Homestead.
It's at about 170 miles an hour.
Yeah,
there.
and you're already on the edge.
See, Kenseth is 3 laps down. All that trouble he had with the flat tire and having to come a pass-through penalty. He's 3 laps down, as we see Junior and Carl Edwards in the 99 car.
Jeff Gordon making it 3 wide there for a pass. Pass Carl Edwards.
Hey, what's up with Junior here, huh?
He's going straight backwards. What is up with Junior? He's Dave.
Traffic issues, guys. He commented about another driver on the radio. Not sure who he meant with the nickname that he gave him. But car's a little free in. That's all Junior said, so no big deal.
He restarted 12th, and he's back in 21st now.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Busy.
They were 4 wide at the start-finish line. They finally filtered down to about 2 or 3, and Kurt Busch is right behind all this.
Yep, Jeff Gordon's right there going, please let me get through this.
With his breath, probably.
Anxious moments for these guys, because they want to get in front of it as fast as they can.
Something happens in this mess and they get in it. They can throw their whole season away.
Oh, there it goes. 38
Elliott
goes
Sadler. Caution.
Well, it was just going to happen.
Just a matter of to whom.
Yeah.
So, 7th yellow flag is out. Elliott Sadler started this day in 9th place in the championship. Could have finished as high as 7th. Might finish as low as 10th. And I'll bet the low number.
Oh, man, I'm telling you what.
And this is what these guys can be careful. Although it happened right behind them, Elliott just got loose, getting up off a 4. That's Sterling. Sterling just missed him. 40 car. A lot of damage to that car. He hit that car, the wall, very hard. Probably knocked the rear over, and a lot of damage.
Tell you what, though, for some of the accidents we've seen off turn 4 this weekend,
That's kind of tame, yes.
he got off with that one pretty light.
But he's not very happy, I'll tell you that. One more look. I don't know if he just lost it or he thought he was going to run up on the back of the 49 and jumped out of the throttle coming off the corner.
He was running 16th at the time. Junior was behind him, too.
on board the Ford camera on Carl Edwards.
I think he just got loose.
Probably did.
What Junior has to say about it. That's the way you like them to happen in front of you.
Never backed off
Just
the
go.
throttle.
Disappear.
Pit road's open. Don't see any of the leaders or championship contenders coming in, so we'll take a break. Stewart's the leader. You're watching NASCAR on NBC.
Just a little over 100 laps to go in the Ford 400 here in Homestead, Florida. Field under caution. Now, a lot going on here, too. Take a look down here in the 48 pit of Jimmy Johnson. See all those tires? Well, if you need any, you should call them because they got a bunch of extras because they've been going down and getting them off the 5-car. The 5-car goes out, scuffs them, brings them back. They take them off. They bring them down here. So if this race is like 1,000 miles long, they're going to have enough tires. But basically what they're going to try and do is match up the codes on those tires and put the best sets they can on the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. Now, the tires on the 97 car of Kurt Busch could be another story. Had a problem with the wheel once already. Listen to this conversation a moment ago.
Did you guys check all those wheels after we had that first problem?
Yeah, all the wheels were looking good.
Yeah, I got the same problem again with my right front, I believe. I mean, it's too hard to say. I don't know. You know, there's too much going on today. I say leave it. Just never mind. Just omit what I just said.
After that conversation, his crew chief Jimmy Fennick said, look, we've checked all the wheels. They all look fine. That's why they stayed out under this caution. So these championship contenders watching every inch of everything, trying to put themselves in a position for a shot here in the final 100 miles. Benny, there's even more stuff going on, isn't there?
There really, you know, we talked about it at the very beginning of the show. Dale Earnhardt Jr. had a new spotter today, Danny Culler, and you know what? I think Junior kind of likes what he has to say.
Danny. Yeah. I know you've been doing the spot for a while, but yeah, I really like how you spot. You do a good job. Cool, thanks.
There he is. The guy with the red hat, Danny Culler.
Spotted for his dad. I was going to say like father, like son, but father liked and son likes, I guess. How about the Coca-Cola Racing family? How they are faring today here at Homestead? Pretty good.
Not too bad, shabby at all. But Tony Stewart, how long can he stay in front of Greg Biffle with those 4 fresh tires? We'll see.
Elliott Sadler's gone back to the garage after the crash damage that brought out this last caution. Here we go, back racing. 107 laps to go. Just about to tick off 250 miles here at Homestead.
Boy, Matt wants that lap back, doesn't he? Or one of them, anyway.
He's got 3 of them to make up.
Well, there's one.
Entered a flat tire into the green flag earlier and came down pit road directly off the track without using the access road. There's Gordon busting out of traffic back in line.
24 by the 97, down on the low line.
And by the 1, and looking for more.
And Weber, you know, these guys are probably feeling and hearing every little thing about those race cars now, aren't they?
Absolutely. And in fact, just to follow up the tire story, a set from the 38, the Yates team, part of that Yates Roush engine package, just showed up in the 97 pit.
Oh, man, look at that. Right in front of them both.
And that was Mark Martin who just dove out behind the 01 car. And Gordon, no! Oh, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes, thank you, Joe is right.
Because Joe gave him a lot of room right there. Did not have to.
Oh, that's Casey Kane. The field scatters. Travis Cromwell to the inside wall. Oh! And the outside wall. And they got through another one.
Holy cow.
I'll tell you, Travis Quapp in that 06 car, he turned that baby sideways, running about 180 miles an hour. See him moving around in the car.
Yeah, window net's down. Letting the rescue guys know he's okay.
Junior get a piece of that?
He was right in the middle of it. Car looks fairly clean right there.
Well, let's see. There we see Jeff Gordon. Kurt Busch.
Wow, they...
What's it? And Junior just goes right above the 9 car. I don't think he had any damage.
Oh, boy. That car wouldn't stop. Quapples. So what set the 9 apart? All right, he just
got high and got loose.
Wow, look at him come across the racetrack.
That's a scary part right there. When a car comes right back on across the racetrack like that, oncoming traffic, it's very scary.
Oh,
that's why he got turned sideways.
Back her down, back her down, back her down, back her down. Watch him now, watch him now. Stay high, stay high.
On board Carl Edwards.
Yeah, watch the white car up on the right. Up.
In front of you, slow it down, baby. Keep going safe. Good job, good job.
Bobby Hudson, the spotter for the 99.
Here's our Kurt cam.
There's Mark Martin there as well. 6 car.
Had three of the contenders almost in a crash.
These guys are hating restarts right now. You know they are.
If one of these guys ends up with a big trophy at the end of the day, it may take them a while to catch their breath and be able to talk. 104 to go here in South Florida.
Back at the Homestead-Miami Speedway, still cleaning up from the most recent wreck near a restart, which has been a pattern lately. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got into the back of Travis Quapple and turned him around accidentally as they were checking up for that wreck. He had his crew come in and take a look at the front of the car. You can see the hood pushed down a little bit, and then just above the screen pushed in a little bit as well. So far, they don't think it will affect the radiator. The cooling on the car should be fine. They came and made a 4-tire stop, made no changes to Junior's chassis.
Well, if they were tight before, that may even help them, because I bet you that helps the front, pin the front of the car.
So what do the standings look like now?
Pretty close.
That is as few as 2 positions.
If Kurt Busch can gain 2 spots, he'll be tied with Jimmy Johnson. Oh, man. Marty, what happened to the 9 car?
Well, let's find out, BP. An outstanding rookie season comes to an early end here at Homestead. What happened?
We just were fighting the car all day and took some spring out, and the back got loose there, and I wasn't ready for it. I just spun out and crashed all by myself. So it's too bad. I'd like to thank all the Dodge dealers out there, UAW, Siemens, Valvoline, Mac Tools. They're going to need a lot of Mac Tools right now to go fix that thing.
Elliott Sadler also in the garage asked for a little time to cool down. They're going to try to fix the 38 and get him back out on the track, Alan.
Following the pace car round is Tony Stewart. He is the race leader in the Ford 400. About to hit 100 laps to go. What's going to happen on this restart? Pace car's off. Green flag's up here at Homestead. Tony Stewart, Greg Biffle, Bobby Labonte, Kevin Harvick, Jamie McMurray, the top 5. Black flag for the race leader.
Tony Stewart has been black flagged?
That's what I'm hearing.
Too slow on the restart?
Wow, that's big.
The restart before that had been waved off because Tony Stewart was not keeping up with the pace car. So that's why they put the pace car back out in front. They issued a warning to Tony. And apparently you're supposed to stop weaving your car back and forth when you're in turn 3 on the lap to the restart. Not apparently. That's the instructions they gave out in the driver's meeting.
Right.
And Tony was still weaving his car coming off turn 4 down for the restart, so they black flagged him.
So that's why, because he was still weaving, not because he was too slow.
Right.
Okay.
There we see him back and forth trying to clear those tires of debris.
They told him stop doing that at that time, and there was the restart. Huh.
So he will be called in for a pass-through penalty, and that's going to put Greg Biffle back out in front of this race.